This is what we as archaeologists call a shaft feature. Generally, that's either, here in Philadelphia, either a privy or a well. And a privy, of course, is, well, the business end of an outhouse. A deep pit lined with brick, circular pattern, underneath that's set underneath the outhouse. Sometimes going down as much as 15, 16, 18, or 22 feet or more. So we're at, towards the top of this shaft feature. Originally, if this was an 18th century shaft feature outside the building, it would have extended to the ground surface about 10 feet above. And we don't know yet if this is a 19th century privy. It might have been built inside the basement of a house. Now in this case, we've excavated the first 4 feet on the interior of that shaft feature. It originally had fill basically to the top of that brick ring. We've shoveled that out. And in this case, we found that it's a very late 19th century, early 20th century fill material, originating in one of the stores that was on this lot. Actually, a dealer in pipes and smoking accessories. And the actual fill contains broken pipe bowls. So we'll excavate down and remove all that fill material, and hopefully on the bottom we'll find a intact trash deposit from when the feature was in use. So we've excavated the interior, and now we're excavating the exterior so we can put in basically wooden shoring, hold back the soil, because we'll have to go much deeper than that. And this is kind of the first stage in this case. We'll go down in about 4 feet segments, each time extending that wooden shoring down till we get to the bottom and see what's there. This is a little different than the privy you saw, because this particular feature, as you can see if you look inside, wasn't filled, at least not completely filled. Actually, it goes down 17 feet, a void, and then at the bottom there's undoubtedly some fill. My guess is, based on where I would expect the water table to be, there's going to be 3 to 6 feet or more of fill in the bottom. And in order to get access to do our excavation, we have to remove that cap so we can access the shaft below it. This particular shaft stood just outside the kitchen of the president's house. This particular well was actually one we expected to find based on documentation. It turned up actually pretty much exactly in the spot where we expected it. And he's excavating a pit that's an 18th century pit. Can you see the different colored soil there off his right shoulder? See the pit outline there? So that might not look like much to you, but we can tell by the type of ceramics. This is what's called white salt glazed stoneware. This decidedly in this this type of ceramics are generally 18th century, and so that's one of the ways we can date a deposit. This is probably from I was going to say tankard, but it's not. It's probably from a jar or jug.